Welcome to Unity Inspired Living. Our community began in 1989 as a small worldwide Unity book study group, and we've continued the momentum as an ever-evolving spiritual community. Each Sunday, you will find dynamic thought leaders delivering inspiring messages and talented musicians sharing sound healing through their melody. Here, we embrace ancient spiritual traditions, universal truths, and emerging wisdom. Let's check out this Sunday message. We're so grateful you've joined us. We're excited to be together this morning. Thank you for bringing your hearts and your minds and your souls to our space. My name is Amy Van Ling, and I receive the tremendous gift of being here with you each week, and it's my great joy to serve this community as spiritual director. I am grateful to be together with you. Our purpose here at Unity Inspired Living is to be a safe environment for every single person to explore your spiritual path, which I would venture to say is your life path, and release what no longer serves your highest and best life, and heal and experience love and participate within a community co-creating a conscious, loving world. And we're grateful to be doing this together. Our theme this month has been releasing resistance. And every week we've talked about it, there's been things that show up for us to release. So it's always perfect. It has emphasized and also invited us to step into a space of freedom and out of the mind's constant control and wanting to fight against and struggle within something, and rather lean into the stillness of presence. And that space is already there. We don't even have to seek it. It is there when we tune into it. It's like the river is carrying us without our effort. And we move from this problem consciousness to possibility consciousness. And that's where we shift from the resisting life to just allowing that divine orchestration. And in that we can find freedom. So thank you for being on this releasing resistance journey with us this month. I am so excited that wrapping up this theme for the month, we have this supremely special soul, authentic, loving, bright light woman we call ROBYN RICE OLMSTEAD. She's a dear friend to our community. She's bringing her message today, Mission I'm Possible. Don't you love that? Mission I'm Possible. You always have the cutest titles and creative. You have that real creative spark, and it makes us smile. And we are so grateful that you are here with us. ROBYN will also be facilitating a workshop today, and you don't want to miss this. Our workshops are always amazing around here, and today you have the opportunity to activate the possible and craft your mission statement. Isn't that fun? We haven't done that in a long time. So when I saw this, I was like, yes, this is awesome. So thank you, ROBYN, for bringing that to us today. You can join our workshop by using the link on our homepage, unityinspiredliving.org. You'll see a picture of Asher and ROBYN, and then the link right into the workshop. And I'm also going to drop it into our live stream feed here, so you can find your way in there. It's also linked on our Facebook event. So there are multiple ways you can find your way into the workshop. And remember, everybody is invited. So I think everybody loves to make a mission statement for their life. So think of somebody you might want to bring into the workshop today. It will be amazing. ROBYN, deep gratitude for you, for sharing your heart and your inspiration with us. Always, we are so grateful to have you with us. And we also have Asher Stern here today on the screen, and it has been a while, and we have missed you. We have been holding you up and covering you in light and prayer, and we are just so excited that you are back and we get to experience your musical creativity and your soul, and we're so thankful for your willingness to always show up authentically and allowing the music and wisdom to flow through you and sharing that with us. We are very grateful and we value you. So, and Asher is on all the socials, so you can find him on Instagram and Facebook and see what he's up to. We also have on the screen with us our dear, sweet, precious Jennifer. She's here to share our selected inspirational reading and some community announcements and our prayer of plenitude this morning. So thank you, Jennifer. We are so grateful for your dear, precious, beloved soul and the way you bless our community in immeasurable ways. Thank you, thank you, thank you all for being here. And we are elated to be here with you this morning, tuning into this space. Thank you for being here and bringing your consciousness to this live stream. We're grateful that we are here all together, activating the frequency of love in the world. It matters, it makes a difference, and you're important, and we value you. Okay, everybody is logging in here. I am so grateful to see, yay, so many beautiful faces. Carol is here, Paris is here, Pat is here, Luinda's here. Yay! Welcome in, sweet, sweet souls. We are so glad to be together. We're going to open up with our mission statement. So I invite you to drop into your heart center or take a deep inhale, however you align in with spirit, and feel into our mission here at Unity Inspired Living, which is fostering love and wisdom, inspiring transformation, offering compassionate outreach, and embracing unity. And we are glad, grateful, blessed to be together on this mission. So we are going to begin with our first song this morning. And this opening song we like to call our community song. It lends itself to singing along. And in that space of singing, we really connect to our hearts, and we can activate that place of inner joy and that we all possess. So I'm going to hand the screen over to Asher, and he is going to sing us into this space. Thank you, Asher.
Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me all right? All right. This is a song very simple to sing along to. It's called I Release Control. I think Alexa Ray Sunshine wrote it. It's just one chord. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me, heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me.
Thank
Can
you
you hear
so
the
much for
clicking
that.
in the background? Should I have him not do?
No, no,
Okay, cool.
no. He's gaming.
My
No,
son's playing video games, so
no, we don't hear it at all. I think you were so low that it wasn't even picking. I mean, we could hear you on the screen, but when I went to speaker view, it was not even picking that up. So we're good. We're fine. Thank you. We're grateful for you. Okay, Jennifer, I'm going to hand the screen over to you for our inspirational reading. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you, Asher. That was so great. I love that mantra. I'm going to write it down. Make it part of my daily routine. Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm going to start with just a few announcements. So first, as Amy already mentioned, please join us for the workshop after this service with Robyn Rice Olmsted as we continue activating the possible, creating our mission statements, beginning at 11:30 on Zoom. Together, we will gain clarity in our self-discovery and unpack tools within that will activate our potential and anchor us in intentional living. You may find the link on our homepage, unityinspiredliving.org. So all are welcome. Love offerings graciously accepted via PayPal, Zelle, or check. Interested in helping organize an in-person monthly healing night, which will begin later this spring? Contact Jan or Nancy. Do you have a little time during the month to connect with those in our community who would love a visit or a phone call? We are looking for those interested in joining our Compassionate Outreach Committee. So please consider this very gratifying opportunity for service and connection with those in our community. Please contact Nancy or Jan. And please mark your calendar to join us next Sunday for our in-person service beginning at 10 a.m. at the Antioch Community Center, followed by a workshop from 11:30 to 12:30. And remember to bring your recyclables next Sunday. Also drop off your food donations for Loaves and Fishes food drive. Bottled water, canned tuna, and peanut butter are always needed. Cash and check donations also are welcomed with checks made out to Loaves and Fishes. And please stay connected with all that is going on here at Unity Inspired Living by checking in on our website, www.unityinspiredliving.org, and our Facebook page, Unity Inspired Living, and also reading our weekly connection, which comes to your email weekly on Wednesdays. So thank you so much for listening to all that. And now we're moving on to our inspirational reading. And as Amy mentioned, this is our last Sunday for diving into our theme, Releasing Resistance. And at the beginning of the month, our first Sunday in person, we were so blessed to have Amy with us and give this wonderful talk entitled The Alchemy of Acceptance. And so our reading today is from Daily Word, and the word is acceptance. I practice acceptance and welcome unexpected blessings. Life circumstances feel easier to accept when things are going well, but acceptance can be more of a challenge to practice when I am called to face undesirable or painful situations. Acceptance is possible no matter how dire the circumstance or how seemingly hopeless the situation. When I surrender my concerns to the divine within, I am living my faith that sometimes the highest and best outcomes may not be what I envision or hope for. Choosing acceptance means understanding my view is limited and likely does not encompass the full picture of every possible solution. It is trusting divine order and divine timing and believing that worldly control is only an illusion. I practice acceptance and know peace. And as I practice acceptance to know peace, I am releasing resistance. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for your authentic delivery of that message as well. We're very grateful for you. I can feel your essence and all the community reminders. We have some awesome things going on, I must say. Thank you for sharing all of that with us. I'm going to hand the screen back over to Asher. Take it away.
I don't have a name for this song yet, but felt like it was a good one to do today. Baby, how you feeling lately? This world is so crazy, it's blowing my mind. There's people down on the daily, someone else's hatred. Everybody's getting faded, while the politicians choose what's right for you, for me, for everybody. How did it all become so askew? And how can we all just get back to the truth? Well, we take a step now, darling, move ahead. Trust the whisper of your soul now, take a breath now, darling, breathe it in deep. Just release and let it all out, let it go. Let it go now, let it go. Mhm. Baby, watching the news on the daily, getting filled with some hatred. Got you questioning what's right for you, for me, for everybody. They want us all divided, cause they know if we united, we have more power than they can control. For you, for me, for everybody. I did it all become so askew. And how can we all just get back to the truth? When we take a step now, darling, move ahead. So trust the whisper of your soul now. Take a breath now, darling. Breathe it in deep. Just release and let it all out. Let it go. Let it go now. Let it go. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Asher. I forgot to mention about Spotify. Is that song on Spotify also, or the first song?
That song I just wrote recently, but the link I put on the chat in the Zoom here is the one to the song I sang in the beginning, Alexa Ray Sunshine
Oh,
or
okay.
Rose or something. Yeah.
Okay.
No, that song
Okay.
I haven't recorded. That's a newish
Okay.
one. Yeah.
It's awesome. Thank you. We're grateful
Yeah,
for
my
you.
pleasure.
Okay, Jennifer,
Okay.
it's all yours.
Well, thank you, Asher. Yes, stepping forward and taking in that breath and really letting that flow. We're getting this opportunity to go deeper within and really acknowledge the abundance that we are as we affirm this prosperity blessing together. So let's just start by really allowing ourselves to bring in that beautiful breath of life. And as we release, we're letting go of all the illusions. I invite you to join me now as we move. We're moving, we're stepping forward into a space of oneness with spirit. We quiet our minds and open to the great realization of an abundant universe. We connect with an inner stillness that is grounded in the divine flow of giving and receiving. We practice gratitude for all that life gives us and accept there is more coming our way. We align and operate from our divine nature to give freely from a compassionate heart to ourselves and others, assured we are never void. We set our intention to engage in right action that attracts opportunities to prosper. We are living a very grateful spirit, and we are each a very grateful spirit, expanding in this human life. We are gratefully succeeding in stepping forward and to greater good. And so it is. Thank you.
Thank you, beloved. Ashe. So much love coming in the feed for Asher, Jennifer, and welcoming Robyn back. Thank you, everybody, for sharing your hearts with us this morning. We are truly grateful for you. I am going to hand the screen back over to Asher. He has our final song this morning. Asher, for some reason, every time I try to go to speaker view today, it's not allowing you. So I don't know if it's just not picking up your mic. We hear you fine, but I'm just wondering maybe if you tap your mic or something to activate the fact that you are the speaker now. I want to tell Zoom that you are.
I don't know
Okay, were
what's
you
going on.
snapping? Because I didn't hear that. Oh, no. Okay, I did.
You
Let's
hear
see.
now?
I did hear it that time. It's just I'm watching over when I watch over to our Facebook live stream and I switch to speaker view. It switches for Jennifer, but it was not switching.
Hello,
Okay,
hello.
we're moving
I
on.
don't know.
Yes, it's wonderful. You're wonderful. Thank you. We're good.
When I push myself to the max, oh, I lost it all. Took the tax. I'm gainful holes on my belt. It was a shitty hand I felt that I was dealt. Now feeling victimized, self-criticized. Couldn't let go of anything I held on, but all I wanted to do was die. To do was die. Couldn't let go of the past. Felt the fate of the future. Couldn't be there in the moment. Oh no, no. 'Cause I was the darkest creature. I was alone, sleeping in my car. For many miles a week I was driving. It was at least 1,000 miles. It could have been more far away from home. Barely saw my kids. All I wanted was to be with them, but I was too busy building the biz. It was an attempt to escape the pain of losing everything. My ankles shackled to my misery's chains. Couldn't let go of the past. Felt the fate of the future. Couldn't be there in the moment. Oh no, no. 'Cause I was the darkest creature. Giving up on myself would be like giving up on my kids. So I had to pull myself together. So I quit my job and I moved back to town. I was determined, oh no, to be a more grateful person. Like a phoenix rising from the ash. I'm self-liberated. Everything in life looks fair. So I'll be sure to celebrate it. Every step along the way, oh yeah, is a brick to build the foundation for the unity of humankind. I'll pray because we are love's creation. Oh yeah, yeah. Because we are love's creation. Oh yeah, yeah. 'cause we are love's creation.
Yes, we are. I affirm. Thank you, Asher.
Thanks for having
We're
me
so
here.
Yeah, we're so grateful to have you back. Yeah, we've missed you so much and look forward to seeing you again soon. I know you're on the schedule, so thank you for saying
Yeah,
yes. Thank you, Jennifer, for being with us this morning. Thank you both for activating our space with your essence and joy and love. We are grateful for you. Thank you. Thank you. I will see you on this side of things. Blessing.
have a beautiful day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, I am here with this wonderful being in front of me, this brilliant energy. I so do appreciate your presence and essence, Robyn. For those of you getting to know this exceptional powerhouse of bright light, I'm going to read you all about her. Robyn Rice Olmsted is a licensed spiritual practitioner. Her primary training is from the Agape International Spiritual Center, a trans-denominational spiritual community founded by Dr. Michael Beckwith. Robyn was licensed as religious science practitioner in 2001. While Agape has moved out from under the guidelines of the United Centers for Spiritual Living, Robyn is clear that both movements are about love and the power one has to change themselves, fully express, and create a life of infinite possibility. Standing in the oneness of both organizations' mission, she chose to retain both of her licenses and is currently licensed as an Agape licensed spiritual practitioner and practicing at the Oakland Center for Spiritual Living. Robyn is also an actress, writer, and teacher. She refers to herself as an artivist. She is very passionate about social and global issues and loves combining this with anything artsy and inspiring. She has worked with youth and adults of all ages, teaching them empowerment, conflict resolution, and anything that leads them to a greater understanding and self-celebration. She is very proud of her spiritual writing and improvisation classes. It is an honor and a joy to guide people to the portal of their greater yes, leading them to unlock their greatest possibilities. She currently has a podcast with her husband on the New Thought Media Network called Rockin' the Love. She is passionate about travel and meeting new people. And Rockin' the Love is, I know there's links on Facebook too. I've seen them, so you can find Robyn on social media, and she'll let you know later where else you can find her. I'm going to pray us into the space and hand the screen over to Robyn. So if you would take an inhale, cleansing, releasing, inhale and exhale, all that no longer serves your highest and best life. We gather in this sacred space with open hearts, releasing all resistance and stepping into the fullness of divine love. We are grateful for the opportunity to align with spirit, trusting that everything we need is already provided. Together, we declare that we are the vessels for peace and joy and abundance. We allow spirit to flow freely through us. We bless this precious soul, Robyn, with gratitude and love, surrounding her with light as we open ourselves to the wisdom she brings, shares, and allows to move through her. We receive. In unity and faith, we gratefully, joyfully release this word, knowing it is already so. And so it is. Amen. Ashe. Namaste. Thank you. Today, our message is mission. I'm possible. Thank you, Robyn.
Amy, thank you, everybody. Hello, family. It's so great to be here. I just have to say, it's like, it is like stepping through a portal. It just feels like everyone is so connected and we're not, but we are. But it's so beautiful. And I'm just so honored and grateful to be here. So good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. It's my first time here this year. And it's such a joy to be here with all of you. Today, I'm just sharing this beautiful journey of self-discovery and transformation. So as Amy said, the theme of my talk is Mission I'm Possible. And it speaks to the incredible potential that each one of us holds to create a new version of ourselves at any given moment. And this can happen regardless of our age or our past experiences. It's truly amazing. But I do want to acknowledge that last night I was looking on the website, and when I looked on the website, they had my title as Mission I'm Impossible. And I thought I could easily do that talk as well. Or my husband could probably do it a lot better than me. But anyway, both things are true. So we've come to the end of the month, as everyone has said, and on releasing resistance. I'm not going to lie. I feel like that has been a popular theme for the year. There's been so much change in the world and in our ways of being and in our lives personally. And there's this feeling that so much is going on. And for some reason, the general consensus amongst the people I talk to is that there's more of it, and it becomes more and more overwhelming at times. Is that true for you too? I hear it from clients, and I hear it from friends, and we hear it from the media. And I'm not sure what I think, but at some point it really doesn't even matter what I think, because when we've heard it enough times, we tend to take it on as a race conscious thought, and we adapt that story to be our own story. We adapt it to be the truth with a capital T, just from leaning into what everybody's saying and believing. So let me give you an example. After the elections, many people began to say things like, now we don't know what's going to happen, and anything could happen, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. And I started thinking, it felt so odd to me, because let me ask you truthfully, has it ever been any different? Have we ever known with any certainty what was going to happen? When didn't we have to wait and see what was going to happen? Even when our candidate wins, we still don't know what would happen next. We didn't know, we can't. Voltaire says, doubt is not a pleasant condition, but certainty is absurd. I love that. Doubt is not a pleasant condition, but certainty is absurd. Nothing is certain. The truth is, there is only this now moment that we are certain of. And our human nature doesn't like that. We want to know. We want to rationalize. We want answers, damn it. All of this is the process I would claim as resistance in a lot of ways. It's a process that begins to create shadows and that can block us from the light and from being who we are truly meant to be. We begin to question our abilities, and we forget who we are and where we've come from. But here's the great part. It can't be taken away from you. That in and of itself is impossible. No one can take away your beautiful God qualities. You come fully equipped with grace and joy and love and beauty and freedom. Infinite possibility is who you are. So take a moment with me, if you will, and just breathe that in. All that you need is within you. If you didn't hear your favorite quality in there, say it to yourself now. I am passion, forgiveness, abundance, wonder, whatever comes through for you. Just breathe that in. And how does that feel? If you have a paper nearby, that's great to write it down. If you don't, it's okay. It's not going anywhere. Just take another breath. And I want you to just take a moment and think back to a younger time when you were truly, truly passionate about possibility. Maybe you were 5, 6, 7, and you wanted to be a doctor and save the world, or an astronaut, or a teacher, or a mom, whatever you wanted to be. It doesn't really matter, but it was that energy behind it, the joy that it gave you, the feeling that it made you feel one with everything, joy-filled, and like anything was possible. You were the king or the queen of the universe, of the world. It's possible to return to that place where your infinite possibility was first and foremost. Is it possible? I think it is. Is it possible to live into that wild, reckless abandon that is the nature of your very soul? Yes. We live in a very high-tech world where we can recover the lost data, we can reconstruct, we can resync, we can reimagine, rebirth, and emerge anew. Mission Impossible begins now. Every great transformation begins with intention. When we set a clear intention for who we want to be, we're not just dreaming, we're actively participating in the creation of our reality. Think about it. What does it really mean to create a new you? Maybe it's not specifically about you, but somehow, whenever I want a new outcome, I usually end up back at me. Yay. Anyway, maybe it's about our current climate or political situation. Today in my workshop, we're going to talk more about, we'll focus on deeper personal dive with your mission statements or covenants or however you choose to look at it. So let's look at right now the bigger picture and focus on global events for a minute. Okay. When you don't like what you're seeing out in the world, where do you go? Where do you turn? I say go back to your vision. Go back to that feeling tone of infinite possibility and joy. And reflect on your vision. Take a moment to visualize the person you are or that you want to become. And what qualities do they embody? What passions do they pursue? What kind of life do they live? What is the truth? And this is your opportunity to set your intention and define your mission, to really spend time and romanticize your mission with your mission. This is where your soul agreements are made. Who have you come to be in this world? Who have you come to this world to be? Your thoughts may have changed along the way and about how it looks, but my guess is that the feeling tone remains the same. So once you've set or recalibrated your the virtual game board of your soul, you're ready to affirm your possibility. Now, often we limit ourselves with doubts or fears about our capabilities, but I want to remind you that impossible is just a word. If we can shift our mindset to I am possible, we open up ourselves to the abundant possibilities that life has to offer. We reaffirm the I am presence within us at all times, that as God is, we are, and that we are inseparable from that. Now, I'm telling you, this journey that we're on is not for the weak, not for the weak at heart. It is a constant return to the unknown. It is a constant surrender to the light when all you can see is the darkness. It is a constant trust of faith when you feel alone. Mission Impossible is about you and the holy matrimony of creating, waking up, embodying, and welcoming a new you. Truly dying to and letting go of the old every day. As the reading today said, it will take acceptance and surrender your concerns. It is trusting divine order. It was a beautiful reading. It will require work. It may require you to let go of old beliefs that no longer serve you. That is always a fun journey. These beliefs might be about ourselves or our worth or what we think we can achieve. But when we identify limiting beliefs, we can begin to consider what's holding us back. So, should you accept this mission, there can be no more, it's too late, I'm too old, I'm too fat, I'm too tired, I'm too skinny. No, you're never too old, and it's never too late to pursue your dreams. I read a bunch of stories, the inspirational stories to tell you. I'm only going to tell you this one, that Colonel Sanders, the chicken man, began at 65 years old going out onto the road to try to sell his chicken recipe. And it didn't happen for years and years and years. And then finally, obviously, Colonel Sanders became Colonel Sanders. But there are so many stories like that and so many inspirational tales. And I didn't want it to be about age or timing, because it's not about doing something hugely noteworthy. It's about living your best life and not letting go of your dreams. So as you do this work, you'll transform those limiting beliefs into empowering affirmations. For example, if you're feeling, I can't change at my age, what if you tried affirming something like, I am a lifelong learner and I embrace change at every stage of my life. We are shapeshifters. We are shapeshifters. It's what we do. We see the love when nobody else can see it. So this is our job. I was in a meeting the other day with Michael Beckwith, Dr. Michael Beckwith, and we were talking about the world and all that's going on. And one of the things that he said that really resonated for me was he was reassuring people that they were here on purpose. And he said, it's no mistake that the world appears to be in chaos right now, and that we, this collective of people right here, right now, we are here for this moment. We have trained for this moment. Every Sunday that you came to Brentwood Inspired Living, or you went somewhere else, or you went to church, or you took a class, or you read a book, or you sang an inspirational song, all of that is, we have trained for this moment. This church stuff that we've been doing, classes and workshops and books. We get it. We have studied. We are doing the work. So it is our time to go out and live it, to go out and be it, to go out and anchor it, and live our best possible life. Because that's what we've come to do. We've come to be ambassadors of the divine. So your mission, should you choose to accept it, is you must surround yourself with positivity. Connect with people who uplift and inspire you. Join groups or communities that align with your mission, like you have. How fortunate you are to have this loving portal to fall into and these great events going on. You are your mission, and your mission is possible. You must practice self-compassion and be gentle through this process. Forgiveness is key. Don't get stuck in the loop of what hasn't happened. All of that, let it go. Transformation takes time. Everything you've done until this moment is moving you to the next. And it's okay to experience setbacks, right? But it's where we put our focus. So can we celebrate our progress, no matter how small, and treat yourself with kindness? Your mission is possible. Your mission is you. So as we close, I invite you to take a deep breath and embrace the idea that your mission to uncover a new you is not just possible. It is already unfolding. In fact, we are the living presence and the unfolding mystery. So I know that we go forth together. And I know that as we do, we stand in that place of knowing that all is possible. And I'm so grateful to be journeying with you all. Thank you so much. Peace and blessings.
Well, peace and blessings. And we are so grateful that you are journeying with us and you are here with us. And I love that. We are the living presence and the unfolding mystery. Thank you for that reminder about our annual theme, that we are it.
Yes,
Really
you are.
precious mission. Yeah, thank you, Robyn. Oh, I love this talk and constant to surrender to the unknown. And that really just seems so counterintuitive to our survival part of our brain, right? Our survival part of our brain just wants to know, no, we need to know, we need to survive. So
Yeah.
to really be in that place of surrender, to release resistance, is to know that that's part of the dynamic that keeps this human temple alive, but we are so much beyond the physical, right? So knowing that, okay, yeah, we work within this dynamic too, and what our brain wants to do, and yet we have this vision, which is what you began with. And I appreciate that so much, because the mission, I'm possible, it begins there, because it's like setting that intention. If you don't have, I don't know what the quote is exactly, but something like, if you aim at nothing, that's what you'll get. So it's like, well, be intentional, right? And like, what always asking, what am I aligning with? This is who I want to show up as in the world. These are my core values. This is my essence. This is what I want to show up to be. And am I in alignment with that? And so your vision keeps you centered. And thank you for bringing that reminder to us. Recalibrated the virtual. I wrote down something I like. Recalibrating the virtual game board of your soul. I loved that. So creative. I love these.
It's so interesting because as you're talking and I'm listening to it, it's such a push pull we go through, right? Because we're taught to be logical and to do this and do that, and then we're taught not to do that, to listen to over here, and then you know what I mean? Like we're constantly going back and forth, trying to find that balance of really knowing what's right for us.
Right. And there's so many messages now. It used to be like we could read a book and, have different, and now it's like everywhere you look in social media, and it's Instagram reels and Facebook reels, and you're on TikTok, and it's like there's so much information, and it's like, no, don't listen to your heart, listen to logic. And then it's like, well, be careful that it's, actually your heart, not your dysregulated nervous system. It's like, what are we supposed to do with this?
Yeah.
And yeah.
But it's funny, even when you said, I couldn't hear you. I lost you there for a second. But I was going to say, even when you said game board, virtual game board, when I wrote that down, I was like, when I reread it, I was like, where did that come from? Oh my God, did I steal it from AI? Did I read it somewhere? I was like, no, it came out of me. I don't even know when it's coming out of me sometimes. So
Yeah.
it's an interesting world we're living in.
Yes, it is. And also remembering the collective consciousness too, because there are times when I'm saying something, I'm like, did that come from somewhere? And I just have to trust, like, there's also, we're working together in the collective. So we might be
Yeah.
grabbing something. Whose book was it? Who wrote the book? I don't know, something about magic, but it was like she had this idea, and I don't even remember what it was, but this was the premise of it. She had this great idea, but she never brought it to fruition. She sort of shelved it. And then a year later or something, some period of time later, somebody else was like, she was like, that was my idea. And it's like, well, it was in the collective somewhere. When it was, she grabbed it out. You didn't have time for it. So yeah, I believe, there's a lot of that work too. And I love that. Just the, synchronicities and all of that. There are no accidents in my world anyway. I feel everything is a divine orchestration. So let me go to our feed. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here and participating. Carol, thank you for all of the notes. You wrote down the virtual game board of our souls too. I really liked that. Yeah, that hit a chord with me too. When you see what you don't like in the world, come back to your vision and mission. Yes. Yeah, that's why it's so important to have a vision and mission, because otherwise you're sort of floundering on, right? It's like, well, to really have an anchor. I know that word is used a lot right now, but it really is in a lot of ways. Matrimony to new you, acceptance and divine order, surrender old beliefs, consider what's holding us back. You're never too old to live your dreams. Thank you, Carol. We are here for this moment. It's a good reminder, right? In the moments when we're like, what is going on? Michael J says, you are speaking to me. Did you read my mind? Michael J says, more. Kathy says, sorry, I got the title wrong. I'm sure I triple checked. It must have been on the Facebook post. It's okay, Kathy. We love you. You have a lot on your plate. You put on the Facebook events for us. Linda says, very inspiring message, Robyn. I so appreciate your very positive reminder. Carol says, intention, core values, vision keeps you centered. Yes. Yes. Kathy says, thank you, Robyn. I think this will help me with the overwhelm I've been feeling. Yes, Jennifer says, thank you so much, Robin, for your very powerful message. So grateful. I look forward to watching and taking in all of your empowering nuggets. Nan is here.
Mm.
Hi, Nan. She says, great message. Thank you so much. Carol, have a vision, a mission, and an anchor. Yeah, yeah, very important. Because in moments when things get a little crazy, we can remember that foundation. We come back to, who am I? How do I operate? And not sort of get wrapped up into the spin of whatever the crisis is at the moment.
Great.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, this was beautiful. Thank you everybody for being here and all the love and receiving. This is a law of circulation. So thank you, Robin, for giving your gift to us this morning. We are truly, truly grateful. So we have about 25 minutes, maybe 27 minutes. I want to be in the workshop ready to go right at 11:30. So you have time to hydrate and nourish yourselves right now and get pen and paper. Anything else? What do you suggest everybody bring to the workshop? Anything particular?
Yeah, pen and paper. If you have a favorite quote or something that resonates for you, that's great if you have that accessible as well.
Perfect. Jan, thank you for being here. She said, I love the reminder to always return to your vision. And Carol says, remember our foundation. Yes, 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 yes. We say yes. Thank you, everybody. Okay, Robin, what is the best way for everyone to stay connected with you?
The best way, you have websites there? Probably the best way is just email. Email me at robynrice.com.
Perfect. That is the way you can connect with Robin. And we're so grateful. Remember to share this message out. You can grab the YouTube link, which will be up later tonight or tomorrow morning, or you can go straight to our Facebook page and share it through Messenger or share it right onto your own profile. We love to share because that's what we're here to do. Share the love, share the inspiration. And this was indeed such an inspiring message for us this morning. And we love to know that other people are getting the opportunity to hear it as well. So thank you for your participation in that and for creating this space and making sure we reach out and from our East County little hub to portal out beyond everywhere else. So thank you. Thank you. So the workshop is happening at 11:30. I'm going to drop the link here in the live stream chat. It's also on the homepage, unityinspireliving.org, and you can click right in there. Everybody is welcome. Sonia says, thank you, Robin. Your talk felt custom made for me. Michael J says, I am walking home, 30-minute walk. I will be a little late for workshop. Just about perfect timing because we will start in 29 minutes. So and I think you wrote that a minute ago. So I think you're not going to be late. Thank you, Michael J., for being here. We are so grateful. We appreciate your time, your energy, your love, Robin. Thank you for sharing yourself with us. We're grateful. Everybody who is tuning in, if the message and mission of our community stirs your heart, inspires you, opens your mind, expands your vision, ignites a fire, please consider visiting our giving page on our website. Our center is 100% supported by your generous contributions, and your donations enable us, our organization, to continue offering messages of inspiration and love and blessing the world, and bringing these incredible world-changing thought leaders and uplifting musicians to us. And we are so, so grateful for the community connection here and the outreach we have. So thank you for that sacred exchange, because it is sacred and it is definitely an energetic exchange that we are so deeply grateful for. We appreciate the support and the love. So we are going to close with our prayer of divine awakening now, and I'm going to put that right here on our screen. And I invite you to declare this, make this a declaration for your day, your life. The prayer of divine awakening. It's a new day, beautiful day. a new beginning. I embrace this day with new eyes, an open heart, and expansive mind. I choose my vibrational frequency deliberately and consciously, harmonizing with life's events. I am receptive to source energy, divine guidance and wisdom available to me at all times. I commit to serve unconditional love fully and completely. I move forward in a state of appreciation, an extension of the one magnificent power and presence. I am sovereign, full, and free, claiming dominion over my life as I go in peace and awaken to my divinity. And so it is. Shine on, bright beings of love and light. We love you. We bless you. We value you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Robyn. We will see you in the workshop shortly. Peace and blessings.
Bye.